Hi, welcome to Gramophone Music Studio YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be sharing about the complete guide to Trinity FTCL Performance Diploma. Check out our previous video on the complete guide to LTCL Performance Diploma and also what's after grade 8, the introduction to music diplomas offered by ABRSM and Trinity. You can find them in the description box. The FTCL Performance Diploma is equivalent in standard to the master's level course. Besides Performance Diploma, Trinity also offers Teaching Diploma and Theory Diploma. Watch our video Introduction to Music Diploma. The mode is only physical, which is face-to-face only. The entry requirement is a LTCL in the same instrument or other alternatives with a prior approval required. The acceptable alternatives are ARCM, ARNCM, LGMSDP, LMUS-A, LRAM, LRSM, LLCM Performance Diploma in the same instrument, or other performance diplomas of graduate status, like GTCL, GRSM in the same instrument, or a BA with performance or BMUS from a conservatoire and university in the same instrument. To obtain the alternative prerequisite approval, the application is to be sent to music@trinitycollege.com at least 6 weeks before the exam booking closing date. You have to include attachments like academic transcripts, syllabuses, concert programs, references, etc. Each case will be considered on its individual merits. A reference number will be given if successful. Attach this reference number in the exam booking. The candidates may not enter for an exam until they have received this reference number. The subject or instruments for FTCL include piano, harpsichord, organ, singing, recorder, flute, oboe, clarinet, saxophone, bassoon, horn in F, trumpet or B-flat cornet or E-flat cornet, trombone, bass trombone, tenor horn, baritone or euphonium, tuba or E-flat bass or B-flat bass, drum kit, percussion, violin, viola, cello, double bass, harp, and guitar. The components will be recital and also program and planning. There is no marks given for FTCL. Only FTCL approved or not approved by examiner. There is also no level attainment available. Only the FTCL approved or not approved by examiner. For the recital section, compile and perform a program of pieces according to the duration. The duration would be 42 to 48 minutes. It should be the sum of the duration of each work excluding the breaks in between each work. The program should be varied and contrasting and display a range of moods, styles, and speeds. All programs must consist of minimum 2 works, 3 works for singing and percussion. For single-line instruments, no more than 1 unaccompanied work should be included. And for piano, a piano concerto may be included and orchestral reduction must be played on the second piano. For timings and repeats, all da capo and dal segno should be played. Repeats for more than 2 bars are generally omitted. Performance duration refers to the total duration of each work excluding the breaks in between them. A long introduction in accompaniment should be shortened. Excessive repeats or long sections in accompaniment making the total performance duration fall short may result in disqualification. The repertoire can be selected from the FTCL repertoire list, a combination of repertoire list and own-choice pieces, or only own-choice pieces. You can find the repertoire list in the link in the description box. For own-choice pieces, the level presented must be equivalent to FTCL standard, not lower. You should cross-check with existing syllabus. There is no duration limit on the own-choice pieces, so it can be a combination of repertoire list and own-choice pieces or only own-choice pieces. If the program includes any own-choice pieces, candidate must obtain prior approval. You should submit via the Trinity Online Program Approval Form and submit the entire program, not individual pieces. They will only assess the difficulty of the program to match FTCL level. Candidate is responsible for ensuring the program matches the duration and other requirements to avoid infringement. The result of program approval within 15 working days. If it's approved, you will receive an email notification with the permission statement and it is valid for 2 years. If disapproved, you will also receive an email notification on the outcome. You are allowed to change the repertoires and submit again. A printed permission statement is required in the exam, and you are advised to do the program approval before exam booking. How to use the program approval form. The detailed step-by-step instruction is in our LTCL full guide video. which you can find from the link in description. In the exam, basic tuning should be done before entering the exam room. Piano candidates will be given a short duration to warm up. This will not be considered in the performance duration. Performance from memory is not required but encouraged if it will enhance your performance. Spoken introduction is not required. Stagecraft is taken into account for overall presentation of recital, which includes management of music and page turns, including the use of page turner where appropriate, a general comportment and stage manners. The attire suitable for recital, jeans and sports shoes are considered inappropriate. The pacing, breaks between the pieces and movements. For instruments other than piano, the positioning and platform arrangement. The attire is evaluated as part of recital performance under Stagecraft. The candidates should dress like performing in recitals. Formal attire is recommended. For single-line instruments, no more than one unaccompanied work should be included. The pieces with accompaniment must be performed as such. Only live accompaniment is accepted. Candidates have to prepare their own accompanies. If accompaniments feature long introduction or ending, such as tutti passage in the concerto, it should be shortened in a way it's musically appropriate. Page turner is allowed without prior permission, only for piano, harp, harpsichord, and organ candidates, as well as the piano accompanies for any other instruments. All music must be brought in the exam, even if you prefer to perform from memory. You should provide a copy of all repertoires for examiner. The recommended additions are included in the repertoire list, but any other reliable additions is accepted. You should comply with the copyright laws in your country. Candidates can read from printed music, tablet, or e-reader. You may perform from downloaded music, either purchased or free. For free downloads, the piece must be in public domain. For purchased downloads, the proof of purchase must be presented. The next component is program and planning, which is to curate and create a program notes for your recital. When planning recital program, keep in mind to present a program that is well balanced and includes a contrast of styles. Any program order is musically effective and artistically effective as a whole. And next, a written program notes should include the names of candidate and accompanies if applicable, the date, place, and time of the recital, the composers, full titles, and opus number if applicable of all the works to be played in order of performance, an accurate timing for each piece and for the entire program, and the program notes on each piece to be performed, totaling 1,200 to 1,600 words overall. For singing diplomas only, the translations of the song text, which is not included in the word count. You may include the following in the contents of the program notes: the musical and historical context of the pieces, their structure and form, and significant musical elements. You may also include quotations and short extracts from other sources and credit them as appropriate. The total word count should be from 1,200 to 1,600 words. Plagiarism is strictly forbidden. You should consider these points. What would you like to know about the repertoires as an audience? And think of it as a map to guide your audience through your recital. You can mention particular performers or artists that influence your recital. Here are some sources that you can refer to: online, on educational sites, recording notes in CD, libraries, other program notes, and also introduction in your scores. And some do's and don'ts for the program notes. Do highlight quotations from credited sources and keep the program notes related to the music and captivate the audience. Don't include pictures of composers. Don't use poetic description, and avoid stiff and academic language that is more suited for research paper. For singers, the translation of the song texts are not included in the word count. You are advised to do the translation in facing column, which will be convenient to cross-refer, such as in the example here. The layout and format of your program note booklet would be a A5 booklet document. Present a clear, logical, and uniform layout. Consider fonts, indentations, alignment of the overall presentation. You may find a sample of the program notes from a link in description. This is the marking criteria for the recital section, and the marking criteria for program and planning. Next, the exam procedure. A suitable piano, upright or grab will be provided at the exam venue. It is only available during the physical exam sessions, which may differ according to regions. You should check with your local Trinity representative for the exam sessions in your region. For Malaysia, there are 4 sessions in a year. The items to bring include your instrument and accessories if applicable, all the exam music, a copy of all exam music for examiner's reference, a printed written program, and a printed program approval statement if applicable, and the candidate's ID for verification purpose. And this is the procedure. Present the printed program and all copies of music to the examiner. Then there's a short moment to set up or test the piano. Then you can begin the recital according to your performance order. Here is the exam booking procedure. You should book the exam with your local Trinity representative. The fees is to be paid at the booking time. You should check your exam booking period with your local Trinity representative. You may find the link in the description for that. The exam fees for FTCL is 3,990 ringgit. The fees shown is in Malaysian ringgit and only applies for the year 2025, subject to change every year and according to regions. You should check with your local Trinity representative for the accurate fees information for your region. Check out the link in the description. The result will be sent to email when available. Generally, it will take 4 to 8 weeks' time. If the successfully passed, your candidates will receive a certificate which will be mailed to your address by your local Trinity representative. All successful candidates are invited to participate in the diploma conferment ceremony. All diplomas entitled for academic dress, for ATCL, an academic gown, for LTCL, a gown and hood, purple edged with mauve, and FTCL, a gown and hood, purple lined with mauve. And here are some photos from the diploma ceremony. Credits to Trinity Malaysia for these photos. For the recognition, you may use the FTCL title after your name. Check out the link in the description for the PDF version of this video, all the links and documents mentioned. Like and drop us a comment if you got questions or tell us what kind of contents you'd like to see. Subscribe to our channel for more contents. All information is correct by the date of publication. In the event of any discrepancies or inconsistency, Trinity's information shall prevail. And thanks for watching. See you next time.